Back, humble keys. Got a lot of exciting stuff working up. Actually, in the works. Excuse me. Of course, you noticed that it looks a little different from the side view that I started out with, and the videos that I started out with. We're actually progressing and working in some new software. And around December, January, we should be able to completely roll out the new look. Got to get a little bit more RAM working, because right now, man, this new program is craziness. But we're going to do every praise. It's good to be back. Please subscribe and please comment, because I want to make this a very, very high grade, high quality tutorial situation, which is going to move on to the next project, which I will excuse me, can't get it out, which I will be able to announce around December, early December. So stick around for that. Every praise, real easy song. I'm not going to take away from some of the great stuff I've seen on YouTube already. I'm just going to add to it. It's my interpretation. I love some of the interpretations out there. I'm gonna quit talking, but just gonna add a couple licks and tricks to it. Song's gonna be in D flat. Let's do our scale. D flat as your 1, E flat as your 2, F as your 3, G flat as your 4, A flat as your 5, B flat as your 6, C as your 7, and back to D flat as your 1. Alright, a couple different ways you can play it. I'm going to do it both ways, for guys without keyboard players and for guys with keyboard players on the intro. Really simple. Play it one time and then I'll show you guys. So you got what we got is with the see, your left hand, basically your bass chord is going to be your D flat, your A flat, and just doubled it up with another D flat. And then on your right hand you got an A flat, D flat, and an F. And the only thing you're moving is, and everything's going to be the same, the only thing that's going to be moving is your bass once you get that progression in. So you got, so your left hand is going to stay the same, right hand is going to be G flat, B flat, E flat. Okay. Your third part of this progression is going to be your stand constant on your left hand. In your right hand you got a B flat, D flat, and a G flat. And then I'll go ahead and show you that last one. You're back to the D flat, which is going to be your second inversion. So you got, I'll call it out again. It's going to be your A flat, D flat, and F. So, what we have so far? Doing the same thing, the only thing you move is your left hand. So you move that left hand down to a B flat, an F, B flat, and you're playing the same thing in your right hand. So and then you're going to go down to the G flat. So you got a G flat, D flat, and G flat, and you're playing the same thing in your right hand. And then you're gonna your 5. You're gonna play on your 5. There's gonna be an A flat, E flat, and an A flat before you go back to U1, and then you go back to U1. It's pretty simple. So, okay. Now for those of you that do have a bass player, this is my interpretation. Same thing, kind of simple. You know. Okay, so on your 1, and your right hand is playing the same exact thing that I showed you down here, so I'm not going to really call that down. I'm just going to call it the left hand. So your left hand is going to be an F, A flat, a C, and an E flat. And that's your 1. And then your next is going to be a 6. And you're going to play the same thing on your right hand. And your 6 is going to be an A flat, a C, a D flat, and an F. Okay. And then we're going to go into the 4. It's going to be a basic, your 4 is going to be a G flat major. And G flat major is going to be a G flat, A flat, B flat, and a D flat. And then to your 5. Okay, so your 5 is going to be, same, like I said, same thing. Why do I keep saying that? Same thing as on your right hand. Just having a good time. So your 5 is going to be a G flat, B flat, D flat, and an F. And you're playing your melody on top. So, let's do it all. Here we go. So you're playing a don't do that. So, and before moving on to the next part, I am using the full concert grand piano from my Yamaha Mo X8. Normally I would be using my normally be using my Vintage D grand piano, but that's one of the kinks I have to work out as far as like RAM. Need to up that a little bit before I can use all these programs together. So, okay, we got the intro. So we got and then you got it's basically a pentatonic. So I'll call it out. It's going to be a D flat. It's going to be an F, A flat, B flat, and a D flat. So, and what everybody does, just practice a little bit. You're going to grace off the E flat, your grace note. So you're going to go. I like coming back down an octave. I like that a little bit. So, first thing I'm going to show you is the chords. We're going to go to chords, and then I'm going to start showing you the little licks that you can do in between. And then the reason why I said it's going to take maybe 3 takes is because I'm actually going to do the modulation in D, show you some chords in D, and then we're going to do some chords in E flat after we modulate there, and then go to the end. So we're going to give you all of it. We're going to give you the whole song. I'm not going to cut you short. Try to give you as much as I know, which may not be too much, but maybe it'll help you out a little bit. So, so after you do that, so basically you're playing, and you can do that, because the choir singing